Hey guys, it's Megan. This week I decided to do a YouTube tag called My Life in Letters. I've seen a couple of YouTubers do this. I saw Amazing Phil and Bradley Bishop do this, and I thought it was a really cool idea, so I thought I'd do it. A is for my best friend Allie, who's also my production partner. I met Allie a few years ago at her birthday party, and we have been best friends ever since. B is for bullying. Pretty much through elementary through high school, I was bullied because of my weight, and it's been just one of those things in the back of my mind where it's like, yeah, it was a bad time, but it shaped who I am now. C is for church. I am a Christian. I've grown up in the church because my dad is a pastor, so I've been in the church since I was very little. D is for death. And I say that because, not because I'm thinking very morbidly, but because death has been something that I've had to deal with for the last couple of years. I had two friends pass away in the last couple of years. I had my friend Josh, who died in 2011, and I had my friend Cassandra, who died this actually about a month ago. And it's been very hard, and they're in my heart always, and I think about them all the time, but I know they're in a better place. But it's just something that I've had to deal with. E is my friend and my roommate, Emily. Emily has been my best friend since middle school. When I moved from Des Moines to Texas, we kind of lost touch, but we reconnected when I came back, when we finally came to college. F is for family. Family is really important to me. Not just like my immediate family, like my parents and my brother, because they're super duper important to me, but like all my extended family, like my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, and my cousins, because I don't really get to see them that much. Like, I'll talk to them on Facebook and sometimes I'll text them, but I don't get to see them face to face because they live in California or they live in Virginia or stuff like that. So I don't really get to see them that much, and I miss them and I love them, and they're really, really important to me. G is for games, whether it be hide and go seek, tag, a board game, whatever, a card game, whatever you name it. I love playing games with friends. H is for hair dye. I've been getting my hair colored since my 13th birthday. I actually started off with highlights. And then I think it was my 15th birthday. I started dyeing my hair all over. It was back to my original color, brown, and then this last year I started dyeing it red. I is for Illinois. That's actually the state that I live in, where my parents live and my brother lives. Because right now I'm in Iowa, so it actually should be Illinois and Iowa, since I kind of live in two states for going to school and actually being at home. J is for my brother Justin. Um, Justin is really important to me, not only because he's my older brother, but because I can really go to him about any problem and he can give me really good advice. And if I'm having a bad day, he knows just what to say and to get me to actually calm down and get a smile back on my face. And I love my brother, and I don't tell him that enough. So if Justin's watching, I love you. K is for kid at heart. No matter how old I get or where I go, I will always be a kid at heart. I laugh at the most childish of things. I will freak out if you blow bubbles. L is for London. If you've been following my channel since last year, I went and studied abroad in London through Central, and I absolutely loved it there. And also, London's on this list because someday I want to move back to London to pursue my degree in medicine after I get done with Central. So that's always like the number one on my list, is get back to London. M is for music. If you've been following my second channel since my freshman year of college, you know that I absolutely love music. I love to sing. I love to play the piano. N is normal. And I put quotation marks around it because everyone's definition of normal seems to be you act one certain way. And my definition of normal is just being yourself, being unique. O is for One Direction. I am a One Direction fan, and I got to see them last year. And I don't know, I just love the guys. P is for pediatrics, which is the field of medicine I want to go into with my degree, because I love getting to work with kids. I've always loved getting to work with kids. Q is for query, which is my last name. R is for reading. I love to read, and I don't read enough. But I am working on reading 2 more John Green books that I picked up over the summer. And I actually just listened to The Great Gatsby on audible.com, just so that I could finally say I've actually listened to the book so that I understand the movie when I eventually go to see it. But I do absolutely love reading because it puts me in a mindset where I'm just like engulfed into this fantasy world. S is for steel pans. I'm in a band this year called the Flying Pan Steel Drum Band. And what it is, it's like 55-gallon oil barrel drums that have been cut and hammered into to produce different notes. And it's a lot of fun to play. It's a cool instrument to get to see. Plus, I learned how to play Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid on the tenor pan. I actually spent an hour the other day learning the notes to the song so I can play it on the tenor pan, and it works, and I was so excited. T is for time zones. I've lived in 4 different time zones. I lived in GMT, I've lived on the East Coast, I've lived in the Midwest, so Central Time, and I lived in on the West Coast. My goal is to go to every time zone in the United States. U is for university. Obviously, I'm at school for my junior year of college. V is for volunteering. Just like with the pediatrics thing, I love volunteering with kids. When I'm back home, I'll volunteer in the kids department, just being a helper or even being up on stage and actually teaching them stuff. And it's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing it because all the kids will, when I come home, they're like, Megan, and they'll run up to me and they'll give me hugs. And it makes me feel really good inside because I'm like, I've actually touched these kids' lives. W is for worship. Both here and at home, I am on worship teams. At home, I sometimes do frontline for Wednesday night worships at our church. And here at Central, I'm one of the worship leaders for our campus ministries. X is for x-ray. I've had to get multiple x-rays done on my legs, and I'm pretty sure I had one done on my back at one point. Y is for YouTube. I started my YouTube career with my second channel the fall of my freshman year at college, just posting music videos. And then last year, while I was in London, I started this channel to post vlogs and to post random skits and get people on them. And I love YouTube, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Z is for zoo. Because, like, being a kid at heart, I love going to the zoo just to see all the different animals and just to get to play around for the day. I mean, who doesn't like going to the zoo and getting to see all the little fluffy animals? I love going to see the penguins, though. That's my life in letters, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video this week. Who I want to see do this tag next, I want to see my best friend and production partner, Allie, do this tag next. So, Allie, I know you're watching. I'll be waiting for that video. But until next time, I love you guys, and I'll see you later. That was a bad heart. Bye!